Welcome back to Let's Play AM2R. I'm BurningDogFace. And that is a Chozo statue with a delicious, juicy, mysterious item on it. Let's see what it is. A Charmander with a coin on his back. What the fuck? I don't know what to make of that, guys. Charge beam. Hold X to charge your beam. I did have a C on it. Nice. Thank you. Oh, I'm back here. I'm definitely getting a zero mission vibe from these graphics. I remember one of the things I thought was neat was that I don't know what the red dot means. Oh, I guess that's the item. The item rooms, specifically for the big upgrades. Hold X to concentrate beam energy, release to fire. Bombs. Bombs can be deployed in morph ball mode. Oh no, look at that. I have 299 out of 299 health, so I guess zero only means you have another one left if it's not the last tank, like your bare minimum health. Interesting. I probably. Oh, Metroid Life Cycle. It's a new one. I don't remember that entry appearing. Scans on the native Metroids reveal that the most common form in prior incidents is merely the species' larval stage. While there are records of extreme mutations triggered by space pirates using abnormal stimuli, the Metroid homeworld of SR-388 is seemingly the only environment the species can naturally transform. Oh, that would explain it. Yeah. I think chronologically, the entire Metroid Prime series takes place before this. I can't speak to, Oh! I forgot about that! You can draw them in with the energy bubble from the charge beam. Let's pretend I got him. That's right, you can even shoot down. Yeah, Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 all take place after Metroid 1, but before Metroid 2. I guess the implication was that those games were part of the reason that they decided the Metroids are such serious business. I will figure you out. Alright, I wasn't sure if splash damage is even a thing. But now we know. Right, yes, door. Oh, fuck. Saw on the map that, there, right in the middle of this. Oh, I know. Over here. See how the bottom part of the map is, just blue? It's not a white outline. That indicates that, well, the room continues in that direction. As opposed to being a wall there. That's why I came back to look for this. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay, I see. the hell? There's nothing... I guess it's just a peek of another region. I guess I get there from that other doorway that I haven't explored yet. This is really well done. Honestly, I keep forgetting this isn't an official product. Fuck. The official remake by Nintendo, Metroid Samus Returns, has... Oh, it faded. Fuck. Has 3D graphics. It's like 3D graphics, 2D movement. You know, I think they call that 2.5D. So for one, it looks completely different from this. I understand that, the reason that, they put this game out in August 2016 was to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the original Metroid game. Oh, fuck, that's a Metroid skin right there. Okay, deep breaths. Can't believe I got slapped around by the Alpha Metroid like that. I'm also surprised the first one you fight wasn't a larva. I think you'd fight one like in the original game. Oh, except I don't have the ice beam. I was gonna say, and then you run to the second one, and holy shit, it's mutating! I don't remember, I mean, again, it has been 4 million years, but I don't remember the Alpha Metroid in the original game being immune to missiles from everywhere except the bottom. I mean, it might have been. I just thought you could have shoot in the face and be fine with it. What's this lozenge say? Get through it. I always thought that was really neat in Super Metroid, where the sprites are not reversed, so that the beam cannon is always on Samus's right arm. What? I'm going to go ahead and guess those thorns are sharp enough to cut my power armor, because it's a video game. Spider Ball. Nice. It's down in Morph Ball mode to climb walls. Okay, I'll mention it then. This is as far as I've made it, I guess. I remember getting the Spider Ball. And I believe if I remember correctly, you hit down again in Morph Ball mode. I don't remember how you get out of it. That can't be right. Okay, you can hit A to get out of it. I got a sound effect. I didn't make one before. Wow, look at all these power-ups I've already gotten. Spider Ball. Samus can stick to walls and ceilings in Morph Ball mode. Again, I've encountered one Metroid, so even with all this stuff, this game is just beginning. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna hold down right on the D-pad. You see, you'll just keep following the line of whatever surface you're attached to. Even if it's not... It's... Oh. I'm still holding down right. It's taking me left. I can still do that. I remember, actually, the very first time I got... Well, the very first time. When I got that, I just went out here and did this. They used the spider ball in Metroid Prime. But because it's a 3D game and they didn't want you going everywhere, in that game it was restricted to going along these specific magnetic tracks in the environment. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I just hope it keeps the spider ball on across the screen. I think it did before. Okay. Now we're going somewhere. Somewhere outrageously dangerous, presumably. I don't like this already. You think the spikes would crush underneath her boots? Oh, crap! My organs, get out! Fuck! Okay, I did much better that time. I didn't even lose an energy tank. Considering I had like 3 hit points left after the last time. Yeah, Metroids are the one exception to the rule. They do not respawn when you go back into their rooms. Huh. I can't get onto the wall. Ow. Ow! Okay, so there's spikes here. Which means I can't use the spider ball to get up onto the ceiling. And continue exploring northwards in this cavern. Unless maybe... Ah! Aren't I a clever Dan? He just carries us spinning in a circle. Bum, 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 bum. I'll pass on that one. I saw it. I saw something moving. I have no idea where I'm going, and it's very exciting. What did I write down here? Oh, here's a fun fact for you guys. Unlike the original Metroid, Metroid 2, Return of Samus, came out in first in North America. It's a Japanese developed game, but it came out in North America in August 26, 1991, and it didn't make it to Europe or Japan until 1992. And it started kind of a precedent with this series. What the fuck am I doing? No, that wouldn't change anything, I think. Well, maybe it is like a spherical indentment in that statue. Indentment. Maybe it wants to have proof that I have upgraded my morph ball before to let me in. Ow. Ow, my organs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Piss. No, I'm gonna keep going. Hubris. Fuck was I saying? Yeah, for some reason, aside from the original one, it seems like there's a history of the Metroid series coming out first in North America than in Japan. Well, before Japan, anyway. First game came out in Japan, then 6 months later it came out in North America, and then like 6 months after that, it came out in Europe. I don't know why that delay was so long, but noted, the morph ball bombs knocked me out of spider mode. Fuck you guys. Oh. How the fuck did I miss that? I guess I didn't. I think I saw that earlier. Give me strength. Hey, it's squishy in here! Peekaboo. Oh, right, I could have gotten those power-ups like that. Huh. I like how the music here is a variation on the music we're hearing in the temple. I guess. Let's do that. Leave those guys alone. Breeding grounds. This area spans a custom-built ecosystem that favors the growth of Metroids. The terrain itself is dangerous. Tendrils growing along the ground release extremely corrosive chemicals. Opportunistic predators and scavengers can recognize this as an ideal feeding ground. Sort of looking at the other bits because I was kind of spaced out there for a second. I do that. I can like read something and not take in any of it, even if I'm reading out loud. Nasty. Taking advantage, ideal feeding ground, taking advantage of injured or dead animals. The presence of at least one Metroid is expected when venturing in these habitats. The tendrils are determined to be of artificial origin. Synthesized through technologically advanced methods, they absorb nutrients from dead matter. Since I guess it doesn't really have a bearing on this game, and since I find it unlikely that we're going to get a PC release for Metroid Fusion, I feel like I might as well tell you that by the time Metroid Fusion rolls around, it transpires that the Metroids are actually a genetically engineered species created by the Chozo. Yeah, I know, right? In order to contain an even worse predator. A viral parasite, it's called the X-Parasite, that can infect, kill, and then duplicate the DNA of any organic creature. So first you get sick, then you die, and then it reshapes its mass into a perfect copy of your body. It's super fucked. Ah! I didn't notice it was thorny down there. The parasites come from SR-388, and they're so goddamn deadly, and could, you know, completely contaminate an entire planet in a very short amount of time, that the only way the Chozo could think of to contain it was to create a predator that's specifically designed to not only be immune to the X-Parasites, but to feed on them. The ultimate predator. They just harmlessly absorb the X-Parasite matter into themselves. Yeah, the parasites take the form of just airborne blobs about a foot wide. Blobs of goo. So I like that, even though that the idea that the retcons were the Metroids were created with the Chozo was totally a retcon. They're hinting at that in this remake of this game from made after the fact. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there either. In fact, fuck this place. I'm just gonna curl up and, you know, stay here until the cows come home. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play AM2R, when I reluctantly continue exploring this place. Later!